Those mushrooms are glowing.
They're ejecting pillars of light.
As you do.
Yeah, you know.
Jesse has engaged local wildlife.
What? I've been discovering stuff.
Do you have predators chasing you?
I mean, not very effectively if they are.
System authority starships in combat range. Ooh, a bird.
Okay, it is really nerve-wracking whenever a new sentinel goes after Brandon, because it, like, warps out of the ground directly in front of me and flies off into space to confront someone. And
Yeah, he's on a different planet.
I keep thinking, like, oh no, I'm under attack, now's the time, and then they're just like, nope, our quarrel is not with you.
Have you highlighted a shell?
No, there's a knowledge stone in here. Once I crack it out of the shell.
What?
That's not what I want.
That's weird.
That there's something in the shell?
No, these rocks kind of spawned around the knowledge stone, a bit shell-like.
Hmm.
I guess it's probably worth scanning everything, because I do need nanites.
You can buy dirt, which is produced locally.
I'd hate if they had to import their dirt. Alright, I'll be right back.
It's a hellish icy planet, so I can see them having to import their dirt. The weather here is migratory blizzards. And I have a minute and a half anytime I step outside the thermal protection of the trading post before I freeze to death.
What the hell? Why are
Well,
sentinels attacking me?
Are you on a planet with aggressive sentinels?
Maybe? I just picked up a Gravitino ball.
Oh yeah, they'll attack you for that.
Oh.
They like balls. They don't like people taking their balls.
tough but fair. Oh. Someone wants to fight. The mighty pirate. Yep, bring it. Oh god, they're bringing it.
Not sure if I'm just now noticing this, but there's like a separate technology tab in both your exosuit and your spaceship.
Yep. It's where you put all your technology.
Yeah. Did not realize that. Definitely freed up some space in the inventory.
The thing the game never tells you is when you're like buying the random modules, tech modules from the space station, you seem to have a limit of 3, but it's a limit of 3 per tab. So you can put 3 of them in your technology tab and then 3 of them in your general tab and have a total of 6.
By technology modules, you mean like the upgrades?
Yeah.
Huh. Also, I have done something horrible. A frigate warped in on top of the anomaly, or a freighter. And so the recruitable frigates are clipping with the anomaly. Let's inspect this. You are a support specialist. Sucks at exploration. Come on.
Oh God, where's my? There's my ship.
So I made the mistake the other day of trying to dock with a freighter that had stuff in front of its docking port. So I shot the stuff out of the docking port, which made the freighter hostile to me. Because it turns out they don't take kindly to warning shots, even if it is to clear debris.
I recently spawned my freighter in on a bunch of asteroids, and for whatever reason, it didn't like despawn the ones that would be inside the hangar bay. So when I landed my ship in the hangar, I couldn't move around because there were invisible rocks everywhere, and I could even like walk up the invisible rocks.
That is either amazing or horrible, I can't tell. This is the staircase. Honestly, I have no idea how people progress in the story in this game, because I've hit the branch off point where I'm just like, I'm gonna do everything, and
Yeah, just get distracted. While you guys are in that system, it may be worth harvesting some indium. It will save you a jump in the future.
interesting looking freighter.
Trying to kill some robo dogs at the moment.
In the far future. I mean, Jesse's probably the closest, because I think he's actually done a little bit of work on the story.
No, Justin is further than I am.
Really?
Yeah.
You were in the cadmium system though recently.
Yeah, no, I just went ahead and bought a ton of upgrades and have gone on, like, I haven't been following the system, the story.
You manually bought those upgrades rather than getting them for free. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, you don't need indium till super late in one of the storylines. But you can't, I don't think any of you can jump to a indium system at present. Because you need a special hyperdrive to do that.
I died.
Don't do that.
Death by laser. What did you do?
Got mobbed by sentinels. Couldn't lift up in my spaceship.
I didn't realize they could bring down a ship.
No, I don't have thrust.
Huh.
He was out of launch fuel.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess I need to find my
I'm glad that this guy is actually a combat specialist. Because they were saying, we want to fight a bunch for you. Okay,
Hiring a frigate?
yeah, since I have my freighter, I wanted to staff it up with a couple of things at least.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna slowly cruise into the anomaly. Okay, no, this thing has a perk of haunted radar.
Seems like a pretty good radar. I mean, if it can detect ghosts. Spaceship? Where are you, spaceship?
Hey Justin, look at this thing. It's my
There
pet.
you are. Oh boy.
It's
I'm underwater underneath your base.
Oh god.
Fortunately, I can just zone right through it.
why does that claim it's an animal?
It is absolutely an animal. I picked it up on a glitch world.
I don't want reinforcements. Let me the fuck out of here.
I pet it.
It's a tube with a rocket on the end, Jesse.
It is a circuit board monolith that is hovering via internal propulsion gas. It's scouting ahead.
Where's it scouting? Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I got a glass monolith.
The planet itself is pretty, but I kind of want to see the whole base.
I will give you the tour as soon as we see his pineapple.
Here's my pet pineapple.
Oh, Jesus, that's a big pineapple.
He's jubilant.
Well, that's good. Here, let me
I
switch.
mean, that is a pineapple.
Here's a rainbow blood balloon that I have tried to gene splice to make bigger.
I mean, at least it's feeling whimsical.
Yeah. It's my body. Alright. So this
How
is...
much bigger is it than the original? Let's see.
Mine is still an infant.
Yeah, it looks about the same size.
I hate this planet.
Leave.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a quest or something like that on here.
Oh, have you seen this guy, Jesse?
Oh.
I love this guy.
Oh, yeah, I saw some of those on one of the planets I visited.
Oh, they're so goofy.
It's a
How they
tentacle
hop.
mushroom.
Kind of looks like a tick.
Yeah. I need to get one that I can actually, like, equip stuff to. It's just taking out my truck. Alright, so... Justin. For this base... Oh. Screwed up the jump. There we go. Oof.
Maybe if I activate your base computer, I will be able to come back here.
So over here we have a copper mine, which is just kind of doing its thing. Because I picked a random spot to build on and it was off of any of that sort of stuff. So then we come back to here, which is a teleporter, which takes us to the main base. That is a little abomination-y. Inside, everything loads up 1 second. Stuff slowly phasing in. Whenever you teleport, it sometimes doesn't like stuff. So over here we have farming, which is part of my economy. We've got some refiners, planter here that I can harvest carbon from, trade terminal so that I can just sell stuff directly from my base. Oh, right. I have something for you. Yeah, so we've got a save beacon, a navigation beacon. Where is Patrick?
I was just checking out, there's a nearby gas deposit.
Ah. I have
There's just oxygen.
a thing for you. There you go.
I don't need them anymore, but thank you.
Oh, well,
I'll use it.
fair enough.
I did some Googling because I wasn't getting any luck, and there's actually a system you can just warp to where you're basically guaranteed the spawns I was looking for, and I just sat there and save scummed for a bit to get all the ones I needed.
Oh, nice.
So now my living ship is also fully upgraded.
Very nice. So down here we have a small storage array. Each of these has 20 slots that I can use to store different things, which is cool.
Oh, that's nice.
I have even more on the other base. In here is just a room with the appearance modifier, so you can go ahead and change how you look here. Because I felt like one of my bases needed that. We have an exocraft platform that we can use to summon that car that I've got over there. Teleport modules, a whole bunch of power array. There's superheater brainstorms approaching that I can use to turn carbon into oxygen. And then I have this other teleporter here, which warps us to undersea or a cave under the base, where I have another exocraft bay where I'll summon the Nomad, then bat cave it out of here. Thankfully, this exocraft has protections from thermal stuff and a mining laser, so I can just straight up do with it what I want.
Your balloon pet is clipping against a teleporter that you went through. I don't think it knows how to proceed.
Oh, good. So... yeah, I see that. It's just kind of... and now it's despawned. So we'll just take the long way to the other base. This particular exocraft is fun because it can hover on
Blast
water.
through rocks.
All of them blast through rocks, but this one can hover on water. So... and laser.
Oops.
It's interesting hearing you say laser and then having to wait 10 seconds to see it.
Yeehaw.
I will be back in just a moment. I need to go and do my exercises, or my physical therapist will be mad at me. That looks like sodium. I don't know that that's carbon. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so took the Nomad out into the water, parked it there. Here we have 2 landing pads for starships, and then part of the base. As you can see, I have some pretty hefty power requirements for the base, but when you come in, you're greeted by some statues, a base teleporter, crafty room with every storage container I own. So I'm missing one of them. There are 10 total, and I've got 0 through 8. So I just need number 9, which will extend this room just a little bit. More carbon farm, because carbon is super useful. What are we doing here? Right. Fireplace.
Hold on. I went and got the things for you.
Okay.
The fireplace is purely decorative.
It is 100% decorative.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'll stop condensing this carbon because 500 should be good.
Take more carbon.
Yep. So this stuff is all pretty communal, so once you get back into it, Justin, you are more than welcome to make use. I've done something weird.
I got
Hey.
a question.
Carbon respawn.
Nice.
Take more carbon.
I think you
Every
will-
time it flickers because of the multiplayer bullshit, it respawns.
Nice. I think you only gave me 2 of the stacks of the thing because my inventory was full.
Well, they're not in my inventory anymore.
All right, they wound up somewhere. It's fine.
How do I repair ship stuff?
You click on it and supply the necessary ingredients.
So, for Justin on the tour, we walked to the end of this unassuming hallway, which is got a nice
I'm
view.
assuming nothing about this hallway.
Yep, and then you can walk out into the water if you want, but why do that when you can come down into here and you are now underwater? Next to a terrifying sack, and something went wrong. Okay, hang on. Oh god. Patrick?
Yeah, the ladder did not like me.
Patrick, you have pushed me
Oh,
out
God.
the top of my base. I am clinging to the air on an invisible ladder, so I'm gonna slowly climb. I'm the world's best mime. I'm just gonna mime my way back down onto my bit. Nope.
Tried jetpacking off. There you
Yep,
go.
I had to jet back off. All right. Well, that was weird.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, this is a flawless game. So I'm gonna take the ladder down properly.
I mean, this is probably the best place to have a ladder, an invisible ladder into the air.
Yeah.
Oh no, that killed the stream.
What? No, it should be back. I'm not dropping frames.
It could be Brandon's fault. He might have taken all the internet.
Fair enough. Are you there? Do you see this
I
glow?
can see this sack.
Yeah, the terrifying pulsing sack underwater, which is great.
Oh, I'm glad that respawned.
It did. So then you can walk out there and to the submarine, which I need to actually install some technology for. I'll deal with actually making them later, but yeah, so I can use the submarine to explore once it has fuel. Or I go back into the base. I walk through this observation tunnel into this room. It has a floor which you can fall out of into the ocean floor. I've not really done much with this part of the base yet, so we jetpack back up into here. It's pretty. I'll eventually build a nebulous system of tunnels and stuff. I don't quite know to what end, besides pretty.
For fun, it's fine.
Yeah. So we go back up here, and this is where the base stops becoming reasonable. So we're gonna run this way. And here we have a teleporter. From this lovely view. So we take the teleporter. And now we're up here. And from up here, you can walk around this way just for the panoramic views and everything, and it's super scenic, and here's a room that doesn't quite have a purpose yet, besides, you know, being pretty.
It's always an adventure to determine where it puts your starship
Yeah,
when I teleport to this base. I think it actually put it on one of your higher landing pads this time.
nice. So this is floor 1, because down is floor 0. And this also has a landing pad and some more power, but the power between the levels is connected, so floor 0 is my main power generation. So we hang off this right here, run down the end of this hallway, where we have the 2 observation pods, which again, It's kind of pretty sick. And we go over here to floor 3. And from floor 3, you can see obviously there's something there, which is another floor, but we'll give you the tour of floor 3 first. So we run to the end of here. So again, we have an observation pod where you can see that we're roughly as tall as the tallest mountain on the planet at this point. Which is pretty. As with all of my floors, there's a lobby and a landing pad. More power apparatus. And then when we go into here, you can take ladders up into my farming operations. And so here I'm growing a ton of frost crystals, and there are different domes. There are 5 total domes right now. Growing the stuff for glass, these frost crystals, or some gamma root and facium for this lubricant, which I then combine with glass to make living glass. And living glass sells at just over $500,000 a piece. And roughly every 6 hours I get enough for probably 9-10 living glass. Which is not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby at all.
So
I wish
like
you could just rub lubricant on my glass and be able to sell it for $500,000.
right? So let's go up to floor 4.
So you jump from floor 2 to floor 4? That's useful.
No, I was in 3. 3 is my farming floor. So this is 4.
Wait, so you go 0, 1, 3, 4?
0, 1, 2. Oh, alright, fine. You called me out. So this right now is the top floor, which is just a barbell shape that I haven't really done much with. As you can tell. But I think it's just about time to change that.
Are these floors all just free floating in space?
Yes, they are. Here. Let me jump down to floor 0, summon my StarCraft, and we'll give you the tour of that. Alright, floor 0. Oh, I don't have my navigation data on me because it's in my starship, which is over at the other base. Okay. I think I have some in here.
Just spawn it on the ground nearby.
Doesn't that also take navigation data?
No.
Alright then. Summon cannot land here.
Yeah, you'll have to probably do it on the mainland.
Well, this is why I made this Nomad Bay. God, this is a slow process. Alright, so now we're out of this, and you're saying that...
Meteor storm happening.
Yep. But I can just straight up summon. So I can.
It just costs launch fuel when you do it that way.
Oh, which is fine. So... here's the base floor. Here's the next floor. There's the next floor, and there's the next floor. Which is to say there is literally zero rhyme or reason to this base. But I kind of love it.
I mean, it is just 4 bases. I guess maybe 5 if you include the stuff that's underwater.
Yeah. But fun fact, as you can see right here, sometimes NPCs show up and just dock at the levels. And then I run into my base.
Destroying all of it.
Thankfully not.
Hey, we can test your PvP settings now.
I have distinctively turned off the PvP.
What if I use my space version of the shotgun?
I don't like it.
Space shotgun?
Spaceship mounted shotgun. I'm
Right.
pretty sure that planet I sent you screenshots of was inspired by the movie Alien. The one that uses these things as natural vegetation.
Ah. So I have discovered something, Patrick. You are limited to 9 landing pads per base.
Well, I have to start
It's good to
taking them
know
off
your
the
limit.
lower floors.
No. Stay away.
Or if you attack sentinels and then fly up and get their space forces involved.
I did not realize they had space forces to be involved.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what was chasing Robert all across the galaxy.
Ah.
Yep.
But because he was moving forward, he wasn't sticking close to the capital ships that spawned.
Oh, to defend you?
No, the sentinels spawn in capital ships,
Oh, okay.
but they don't move. So as long as you move away from them, they can't hurt you.
So,
Yeah, I noticed every time I killed a wave, I got a chance to jump out.
so Patrick, why is there just a Jeep hung up on my underwater tunnels?
Decoration.
Fair enough.
Also, that's a Colossus, sir, not a Jeep.
So off-brand Jeep. How do you like the downstairs landing pad now, Patrick?
Downstairs landing pad. That's covered in light fissures.
Also, I've extended it.
Oh man, why? Could land so many ships in this bad boy. Slaps roof.
That's exactly why.
And again, they're pointed in all different directions, so that's nice.
Alright, there's one more thing I gotta fix. There's a single wood panel that is missing from the underside because my ship was in the way. There we go. I feel like it can be seen from space.
I mean, half your base is already in space, right?
At least a portion of it certainly is. God, those things are so bright.